Danny Morrison here for the Danny Morrison Expert Comments alongside Rario.com. Super Saturday double header, Sharjah and Dubai, but first up Sharjah and South Africa locking horns with Sri Lanka. As we know there in Sharjah can be a little tricky, a little on the low side, little inconsistencies with pace and bounce in Sharjah. Well, I can tell you the toss, and no surprises when you win it, captains like to say, look, we're going to put you in, gents, and see what you can post. So South Africa up front, fielding first, having won the toss. And Sri Lanka, when you look at it, 142, well, very similar to the West Indies, wasn't it, when they got up by 3 runs over Bangladesh. Was it going to be enough? Because it can be very tricky. And thanks to Nasanka, his 72 from 58, 4s and 6s galore, was the backbone, without a doubt, for Sri Lanka. And he found a little bit of an ally in Asalanka, who got 21 from 14, and they put on 41. No one else really got out of first gear. They just couldn't find their mojo and get cracking. Tough, though, as we know, if you lose wickets inside the power play and just outside of the power play. So 142 all out in 20 overs, and as ever, who else? Hendrik Nokia. He is such a talent and is in great form. Up front with a new ball with Rabada, either comes back in the middle searching for a wicket and then comes again at the death. Nokia with a 2 for 27 with 11 dots in 4 overs was, as ever, hashtag impressive. And then you look at Dwayne Pretorius. I've been impressed with him. He does too. Lots of cutters, good changes of pace. Those subtle variations are so key, as we know, on that 22 yards in Sharjah. He got 3 for 17 from 3, 9 dots. But in the mystery spin, we do love a wristy, don't we? So Therese Shamshi, with his 3 for 17 from 4 overs with 13 dots, was probably the pick of them, really. Given the conditions, certainly can really suit spinners, as we've seen at this men's ICC World Cup on T20 format at this particular venue. Well, in reply, wanting to get up and go and chase down 142, it seems gettable, but when you breach 140 psychologically, side having to chase that, you just don't know, particularly if the side can get wickets early on. When I look at that, Temba Bavuma is the skipper of South Africa. I'm very impressed with him because it was nice to see the skipper take centre stage. So Bavuma with a run of ball 46 from 46, paced it nicely because he was trying to find allies, and you want to find someone there that can hang in. And so the captain did that nicely. Miller time, David Miller, and Kahisa Rabada. Been very impressed with him in recent times with his lower order batting. Very good striker, as you know, hits a long ball. And for him to get 13, not out from 7, with a maximum of 4, to go with Miller with his 23 not out and hit those 2 6s to finish things off. Very exciting. Made it tense, made it tight. And Hasaranga, well, he tried it. Well, 3 for 20 and 4, very useful. And then Chimera is 2 for 27 with the standouts, and they made it tricky for South Africa. But in the end, South Africa got there with a ball to spare, paced it, you could say, perfectly in a way, but they did get there. They got to 146 for 6. So, they win by 4 wickets with a ball to spare. South Africa, they take the point.